What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we'll be looking at Alyssa's exit interviews from Big Brother.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, The Winner's Circle, and Catherine Dunn.
She is now part of the jury member and will be crowning a winner this weekend with the rest of the jury members. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
If this is the first time you see my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. In the format that I'll be using, we'll pop in between each question to give our feedback on what the house guest has said. And this is not the full videos in its entirety. The links will be down in the description box for your viewing pleasure. And now is the winner's circle.
We said, why would a betrayal by Turner feel so personal to you that you told him it could affect your vote at the end?
I feel like I have been nothing but loyal to Turner. I have stood beside him no matter what. He was my best friend in the house, and he had no reason to vote me out. So him being the sole reason that I left is really hurtful, and it really could affect my vote.
So this is one of those things where it's like, Alyssa, I feel like I didn't see her and Turner being best of friends, so I'm kind of confused on that. But with the whole situation on Turner's behalf, he has to realize with jury management, at some point you have to make sure that you don't burn bridges with people and say unnecessary things that will have them like how Alyssa feels. She feels betrayed and she feels like people didn't have her back. So, I mean, that's really on Turner's fault.
What advice would you give to future contestants that are getting ready to play the game of Big Brother?
As they say, expect the unexpected. If you think someone's going home, that can change minutes before the vote. Everything's always changing. People are always talking about you. So just always be alert, have a strong alliance, and stick to your word.
To be honest, I don't think Alyssa told us anything that we didn't already know. I mean, I feel like all of this is common sense stuff, where it's like you go into a house where you don't know people and you're vying to win $750,000. I feel like there's going to be backstab, lying, and people are going to talk about you. So I feel like that's a given. With this interview, it's going to be short off the strength of that. I mean, Alyssa didn't really do much, so they gave her really like surface answers or questions. She did the best of her ability to answer them.
What would you say your biggest takeaway is after playing the game of Big Brother?
I would say my biggest takeaway is that everybody has a story and everybody has a why, that no matter who they are or where they came from, everybody is someone's daughter or someone's son. And at the end of the day, we're all just human.
So I think this is actually a really good outlook on it because, playing Big Brother, you see these people on TV, you hold them to a higher regard than how we are. So that's one thing. After doing these reviews of the show, I definitely try to put myself in their shoes. Like I said about certain people that did stuff to Taylor, like I'm a flawed person. I don't know how I would handle these situations because I'm not in the house. I know I'm a very passionate person. So who would know? So I can't really judge somebody on something that they would do. And I have to realize that we're all, human. So I actually like that response that she said because it really makes sense.
Who would you like to see follow you out of the house, and who do you feel is in the best position?
I would love to see Turner come right behind me in that house because he had no reason to vote me out. I've been nothing but loyal to him and such a good friend. So I think he made a big mistake by voting me out. And I hope that comes back to bite him in the butt. And I think that Monty is in the best position. I feel like no matter who wins HOH, the other person, either Taylor or Turner, would have their vote to keep Monty in the house. So I think he's in a pretty good position come finale night.
I definitely agree with her sentiment about Monty. If it's Turner or if it's Taylor, I feel like both will take Monty because I feel like they don't see the bigger picture. But with the whole situation about Turner coming behind her, I mean, I'm indifferent. I don't care if Turner does or doesn't make it to final two, but I respect the fact that out of all these interviews, I feel like she's like the first one to actually say someone's name. Like, I want this person to leave. And I'm just like, I respect that because everybody's been pussyfooting around who they want to leave and like how Kyle did it, how Michael did it. So I'm just like, yeah, say what you say, talk your stuff.
Why didn't you push Kyle to include you in his game more?
I think I was very blind to Kyle's game because I thought I was the center of it. I thought he was telling me everything. And when he said, just trust me, I thought he was I thought that was us working together in the game. So maybe I was naive, but I thought that we were working together.
I mean, as Tina Turner would say, what does love have to do with it? You still came and signed on to play a game for your individual game. So regardless of the fact it should still be in the back of your mind that maybe this person is lying to you and they're using the advantage that y'all are together or quote unquote boyfriend girlfriend as a strategy. So yeah, she was naive.
Next question. After Joseph was evicted, you lied to Taylor about him betraying her. Why?
At the end of the day, Joseph did betray her. He said a lot of things in Direfest about a lot of people. I was very hurt and confused going into the house. And I think going back in the house and me being the last person that Taylor talked to or pulled aside, I was very hurt. So I over-exaggerated a lot of things that happened out there.
I respect the fact that she said that she did over exaggerate to Taylor because we all saw that. And we did see that she did lie about the situation with Joseph. And my question would have been, why were you so mad at Joseph, but you didn't give that same anger to Kyle? So he lied to her the whole game while Joseph only lied to her for a short period of time. So that's where I would have asked her that question. But I mean, these are my questions.
Next question. What do you have to say about being so angry at Joseph, who didn't really lie to you, yet you never showed as much anger to Kyle, who you caught in lies repeatedly?
Joseph didn't lie to me directly, but he lied about me to a lot of people. So from what I was hearing, Joseph made me seem like some crazy big brother savage that would have voted out my showmans or my best friend, which just wasn't true. So I was very angry that he was making me out to be this false narrative of a completely different person. Kyle, I did care about him a lot, but he never made me seem like anything I'm not.
So this is the funny thing, because she said that Joseph was basically lying about her behind her back. I mean, Kyle made Alyssa seemed like a crazy stalker girl that liked him and he didn't like her back, and then all of a sudden one random day he gave her like this kiss and they became boyfriend girlfriend. So I feel like Kyle made her image look worse than what Joseph could have. So that was just weird.
Next question. You told Kyle you were angry about how he treated you, but you stuck beside him after that. How much did that have to do with love, and how much was it that you were isolated in the game?
I think pretty much all of it had to do with love, and it's not even romantic love. If I had someone in the house that was my true best friend, like Turner, and he was lying to me, which he was also in the leftovers, but I stood by him and I loved him no matter what, because when I really care about people, I care about them hard. So unfortunately, that is a fault on my end, but at the end of the day, I still love and care about him. So that was a big part of that.
Y'all head down to the comments and let me know what you guys think about what Alyssa is saying so far about her relationship with Turner and with Kyle.
And the final question. You once agreed to follow Kyle to the jury house if he got evicted in Direfest. Now that you got to play your game without him for a few weeks, do you think it would have been a good thing or a bad thing if you did follow Kyle to the jury house after that week?
I am so happy that I did not follow him to that jury house. I had so much fun playing my own game and actually being able to strategize and work with different people in the house that I am so happy I stayed in there.
I'm happy that she actually got to play the game for herself without a distraction of a man. So I'm happy that she actually got to experience that for herself. So yeah, congrats to her.
You've said before that you aren't afraid to make big moves. What do you think was your best move, big or small, that you made this season?
I think my best move was voting out Kyle. It really showed all the other house guests that I am ready to play my own game. I am here for myself and I can make better connections going forward.
When it comes to Kat, she asked some good questions, because I really feel like Alyssa really didn't have any big moves. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Because I don't see any big moves that she's done.
Immediately after moving into the house, you became fast friends with Paloma. You two bonded over the claim that not every girl there was a girl's girl, and both agreeing that Taylor gave you bad vibes. Now that the pumpkin spice lattes are no longer, does your opinion still stand?
I think Paloma and I were very quick to judge Taylor, and I think that she just needed more time to open up and us really get to know her. So that opinion does not stand. As the summer progressed and I really got to know Taylor on a deeper level, I can understand that she is a great person and she is a girl's girl.
So I like the fact that she took accountability for judging Taylor prematurely and being very biased when it came to Paloma, and saying that basically Taylor wasn't a girl's girl, I guess. So I like the fact that she basically took responsibility, and, you know, I can't do nothing but respect that.
Earlier this season, when Kyle was at risk of going home, you agreed to follow him to jury. Was a showmance your main plan when coming on Big Brother, or what was your initial strategy to win the game?
A showmance was definitely not my plan coming on to Big Brother. I really wanted to come there and play my own game, and I definitely got wrapped up in Kyle and I's love very, very quickly and early on. I am so happy that I did not follow him to jury and I had an opportunity to play my own game. I think my strategy coming into the house was to just wing it, make good connections, make a lot of friends, and hopefully have that take me to the end.
So Alyssa said that she got wrapped up in her and Kyle's love early on. I mean, to be honest, I feel like she got wrapped up in Kyle himself just because she was so infatuated with him. Everybody knew from Alyssa to Pooch, and even we saw that she look at his arm. She's over here wanting to shower with him. She over here had Google eyes. So I feel like the moment she saw Kyle, she ignored the game, didn't give a fuck about the game, and just like, okay, cool. This is what I came here for, was this man. I'm happy that she didn't follow him to jury because it would just goes to show that her whole entire existence in the Big Brother house was based on a man. So I'm happy that she got to play her own game.
Are you planning to give Kyle a second chance outside of the house?
I am definitely planning on having a lot of conversations with Kyle that are very open and honest and seeing where my family and friends lie in terms of watching the whole game play out and then seeing where we go from there.
Whatever her decision is, if she gets with Kyle outside the house or not, I feel like that's going to be her decision. Doesn't matter what I think. I feel like she should take some time to really soak in this newfound fame and this celebrity and let her really enjoy her life. And then after she sees the show and sees basically everything that went on in its entirety, then I feel like she should make a decision if she's going to reach out to him and be romantically involved with him or just be platonic friends. But I feel like that's something that she's going to have to really figure out. I feel like it just depends on Kyle too, because is he going to be a better person and change his mindset and grow up? Like he said, he's said out his mouth that he's very naive to the world. So that's something that he's going to have to learn. Like, you can't be naive to the world when you want to be in this spotlight or in this celebrity or in this reality TV situation, because people are going to pick apart everything that you say. I feel like with Alyssa, she has played the game to the best of her ability. Maybe she can come back one time and redeem herself. She was classified as a floater, and that's what she's going to remain. And I just wish her nothing but the best. So I feel like her ultimate downfall was falling behind Kyle and basically sabotaging her game because of Kyle. But hopefully she'll be able to come back sometime and get some type of redemption. So if you guys like, comment, and subscribe to videos, thank you for all the support. There will be more videos coming. Hit that post notification bell and you will see all the videos coming up, from Housewives to Survivor to all these other videos I have planned. I thank you guys for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.